Region Player of the Year, All-State, State Champion, Georgia Tech signee. It has been a year for Alpharetta's Logan Wiley, who is also now LakePoint Sports Volleyball Player of the Year for 2023, and I am joined by the 6'2" middle hitter. Logan, good to have you. And first off, on behalf of everyone at LakePoint Sports, congrats on being our Player of the Year as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How would you sum up 2023 and that senior season on the court? I mean, there were obviously the individual accolades, you and the Raiders claiming that 6A crown at the LakePoint Sports Champion Center. How do you kind of put it all into words?
So honestly, this season was one of my favorite seasons. I mean, as a team, we worked our butts off every single day. We know we had a job to accomplish at the end of the day, and we got the job done. So it was a very good season.
So let's dig a little bit deeper into that state final against Pope. I mean, it was absolutely electric. Every point, as I mentioned to you before we started recording, felt amplified. I mean, you had two nationally ranked teams or Division I players all over the place. Your Raiders end up taking it in straight sets. What were the emotions like within the match and being on the court?
Yes, so the emotions were very, very, very intense. We knew that we had to have a lot of energy on the court. We knew the game was going to be a little tight at times. And yeah, we just had to go out there and we had to fight for every single point.
Being a senior on that team, how did you kind of set the expectation for how you guys needed to conduct yourself in an environment like that?
So obviously, like, the gym is very big and it's very, very loud. So what I told the team is, when we're on the court, we just need to lift each other up. We need to work for everything and play as a team throughout the whole match.
Alpharetta and Pope have built a pretty strong rivalry. Your team had a 32-match streak that was snapped by Pope in the region championship. Could there have been any other way for it to end in the two of you? And if it didn't end in the two of you, would it kind of, I'm sure it would have felt great winning that state championship regardless, but did it just kind of feel a little bit sweeter considering everything the two of you team-wise have been through?
Yeah, so after the loss, we knew what we had to do, and we knew the intent we had to put like in our practices and stuff. And it kind of just like set that mentality every single day, every single game of the playoffs. Leading up to the state game, we knew what we had to do. So yes.
You now move your sights to Georgia Tech. Tell me why you felt the Flats was the right place for you.
So, Georgia Tech has a very strong program, academic-wise too. And I just felt the coaches, the staff, the players, everybody was so welcoming. And I just felt like Georgia Tech was one of the best fits for me personally. So
how do you see your game translating there? And what has Coach Michelle Collier and staff already told you about how they see you fitting in?
So I feel that I will make a great fit there with everybody. I just feel they're very, very, they lift each other up. They have a lot of energy when they play, as you can see on TV. And so I just feel like I can bring more to the table and bring more energy with them. So I feel like I would fit in great there.
Obviously, your talent and your drive made all this happen, but tell me who else was really instrumental in you making that Division I dream come true?
So definitely my parents. They're like my biggest role models ever. And so they were both D1 athletes. So I really looked up to them. So they helped me a lot through that process and who I am today. So.
Well, Logan, congratulations again on a fantastic year. And I know we can't wait to see what you have in store for us when you hit the court for Georgia Tech.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.